everyone. Welcome to Anatomy 1. I hope you had a great summer. My name is Morgan Roth, and I'm just going to do a little bit of orientation here. So just going to show you a couple of things in the course. The first is, here is the home page. The home page, you can always return to the home page by clicking home right here. I have some clickable buttons for you here at the top. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is click on the syllabus. The syllabus is going to cover all of the policies in the class. I'll show you that in a second. The rest of the time, you'll probably mostly be clicking on the modules. The modules are where you'll find all of the course materials, right? So the lecture videos and the assignments and quizzes and things, they're all going to be in the modules here. I also have some student resources here, things like basic needs program or some technology help. We also have a student technology help desk. Okay, so you can click here, this button here, or there's a link in the student resources page as well. Then some study advice, some suggestions for how to approach anatomy. You know, anatomy can be challenging. So let's, just some suggestions on how to do that. If you have any questions, please make sure you use the Q&A forum. So any questions about course material or policies, so things like, well, when is the next exam? Or I don't understand this question on the homework or anything like that, anything that's not specific to you, please use the Q&A forum. And the reason for that is so that all students can get the answer. Right, so you put a question in there and then all the students will get the answer at the same time. So please use the Q&A forum instead of emailing me directly. Okay, also think of this as a sort of like a community forum. So if you see a question that you know the answer to, please just go ahead and give them the answer, and that way everyone gets the answer quicker. Okay, that's where you put your questions. I have some information about me. I also, as we get further on in the semester, I have these jump to buttons. So say we're on week 15, instead of kind of going through all the modules, you can just click directly on week 15 and that'll jump directly there. Note that it will only jump there if that module has been published, right? So if you jumped week 15 right now, you wouldn't get anywhere. It wouldn't go anywhere at all. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and look at the syllabus real quick. Okay, so for the syllabus, again, this is the first thing you want to do. Make sure you read through the syllabus. Don't forget that these right here, this is information that you need. So make sure you click on these links as well. Okay, so for example, what textbook do you need and all of that? Click right here and that'll take you there. The other thing is, so I'm not going to go through all of this because you guys can read, but I do want to highlight one thing from the syllabus, and that is if you do have any technical difficulties taking quizzes or exams, I know things happen, maybe image isn't loading properly or something like that, please document those issues by taking a screenshot. You can also take a picture of your computer screen, but make sure that the date and the time is showing in the picture. And that way, when you email me later on, we have some documentation. Okay, so please make sure you document any technical difficulties with a screenshot. And if you need to know how to take a screenshot, here's a little resource right here. Okie dokie. Let us go. After you have read through the syllabus, the next thing you want to do is take a syllabus quiz. And that will be found in the modules. Okay, so here is the very first module, the Getting Started module. And you're going to take the syllabus mini quiz. And anytime you see the word mini, that means that you can take it as many times as you want. Okay, so for example, in week 1, the intro mini quiz, which is the review quiz for the first intro lecture. It says the word mini in it. That just means you can take it multiple times and it'll only keep the highest score. Okay, so you want to take advantage of that. These are intended to be easy points. You want all your points. Okay, so this mini quiz. Now, syllabus mini quiz is especially important because generally speaking, the asynchronous, which just means the stuff that you're doing by yourself, the asynchronous things are going to be due on Sundays. That's just to provide some flexibility in your schedule. But the syllabus mini quiz, I'm going to be using it as the proof of positive enrollment, which just means I want to make sure that you are actively enrolled in the course and you're participating in the course. So make sure that you take the syllabus mini quiz by August 30th. That's Monday, August 30th, the very first day of class. Think of it as showing up for class on the very first day. On Tuesday, August 31st, the day after that, I will be dropping anybody who does not complete the syllabus mini quiz as a no-show. And the reason for that is because I have a long wait list and I want to make sure that they have the opportunity to enroll in the class instead of somebody who's not actively participating. Okay, so make sure syllabus mini quiz, very first day of class, Monday, August 30th. Very important. Please take that. Okay, let's see. Let's look at some of the modules here. So for the modules, we have, for the modules, the general plan for the lecture modules is the first thing we're going to do is watch the videos. Okay, so notice how this video here is in black. Anything that is in black, that means that it has already been unlocked and you can access it anytime. The ones that are in gray though, you won't be able to click on them. And the reason they're still locked, they're going to be locked until you unlock them by accessing the things above it. Okay, so in this case, I've set it up so that you can't take the mini quizzes until you actually watch the videos. Okay, so after you watch the lecture video, okay, so here's my lecture video. I break up my lecture videos into little chunks so that they're a little bit more manageable to get through. Think of these are your lectures, right? So this class is primarily asynchronous, primarily done on your own. So when you're watching these lecture videos, make sure you're taking notes as if you were in class. And then after you've watched the lecture video and you're ready and you've kind of looked through all the resources that I provided you, then you'll be able to take the quiz. Okay, so after you watch the associated resources provided to you, in this case, the lecture videos, then that's going to unlock the rest of the module. And then from there, you'll be able to go in and access each individual, all the quizzes and things you need. Okay, so watch the videos, please. It's very important. Those are the lecture videos. So we are going to have a Zoom meeting. And so we do meet for lecture one time per week. And so just 1 hour per week. And so I'm not going to be really re-lecturing. Okay, so let's show you that. So to access the Zoom meetings, you go to Tech Connect Zoom, which is on the side here, and you just click join. You can also find them on the calendar. Let me go to August, and on the calendar, oh yeah, here it is. That's where you can also access them here. And during the Zoom meetings, remember, I've already done lecture videos, so I'm not going to be really re-lecturing, but what I will be doing is answering any questions or reviewing topics that you have questions for. Okay, and then I also have some group activities that we're going to do. So really the main point of the Zoom meetings is to have a little bit of human interacting with me, as well as interacting with the other students in the class. So please make sure that you're keeping up with the lecture videos so that you already have come with questions. Please come prepared with questions so that we can answer those questions during the Zoom meetings. Okay, so you can click on here. I forgot is there are two types of modules. So in this class there's actually two classes that you're enrolled in. You're enrolled in a lecture and you're enrolled in a lab. Now they're going to be taught kind of together and there's going to be a lot of overlap. They should reinforce each other, but it is 2 separate classes, and so you'll have 2 separate sets of activities that you'll need to do. So in the modules, okay, so here we are in the modules, there are 2 different types of modules. You have ones that say week on them. And if they say week, that means that they are for lecture. Any ones that just say week, like week 1, week 2, week 3, those are the lecture modules. And the ones that say practicum in them, those are the lab modules. Okay, so week 1, that's for lecture. Practicum 1 resources, that means that's for lab, and that's going to cover I have all of the resources for a particular practicum, which is an exam, a lab exam, all put together. So this one, for example, will be for weeks 1 through 3. Okay, so you really do need to realize that you're taking 2 classes kind of at the same time, and their resources are going to be found in separate modules. Okay, so week means lecture, practicum means lab. Okay, if you have any questions, please make sure you're using the Q&A forum, which can be found right here, or you can find it using the discussions tab right there. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I hope we're going to have an amazing semester. I really look forward to getting to know you. I'm really going to try hard to make sure that we have some good interactions and connections and community in this class. So we're gonna have an awesome semester. See you soon.